Hello, my name is Lynette and my mission is to be of service to your consciousness expansion. So thank you for watching my video today. This video is all about the Lionsgate portal of 2021, and you may or may not have heard about Lionsgate. This is a energetic planetary alignment that I'm particularly fond of, and so I thought I would do a video about it to share and for you to find out how you can make the most out of this time, because really it does present such a myriad of beautiful opportunities for us to kind of step up into newer vibrations, newer frequencies, new opportunities of consciousness expansion. All right, so the Lionsgate peak in energy happens on the 8th of the 8th, so the 8th of August. And in numerology, this is actually a very powerful number. It's a number that represents abundance and prosperity. And what I think is pretty damn cool, I mean, this Lionsgate has been celebrated for centuries. On this day, there is a perfect alignment that happens between the pyramids of Giza, the star of Sirius, the sun, and Orion's belt. So it's actually in this one time of year, there's this perfect alignment to the galactic center of the universe, which is pretty damn cool. And I don't take something like that lightly in terms of energy, and I don't think you should either. So it's all really about this star of Sirius, and the Mayans and the ancient civilizations believed that the star of Sirius was where our souls are actually from, and that it's a portal this time of year to allow us to connect to aliens, other dimensions, other beings, get psychic messages. And I'll move into a second to exactly what the opportunities are for this in the time. But really it's all about an extremely magical and energetically intense time that allows for many opportunities of expansion and growth. So traditionally, with these ancient civilizations, Lionsgate has been associated with abundance, DNA activation, light codes, just higher realms of consciousness. All right, super exciting stuff. So why should you care about Lionsgate at all? Well, if you're a fan of Esther Hicks like I am, then you would have heard of something called segment intending. And segment intending is all about setting a powerful intention for a new phase or chapter in your day or in your life. So we have certain segments throughout our day. You have a segment when you wake up in the morning, another when you're in your car driving to work, another when you arrive at work, right? And basically our life would be a lot more enjoyable and a lot more fulfilling if we set out in advance with the kind of intention that we want for this next segment or this next chapter. So really the Lionsgate portal or gateway is a larger idea of this kind of chapter or segmenting. If you are intentional in the kind of energy that you want to bring into the portal and into this next phase of your life, then a lot of magic and opportunity can come from that. I remember that this time last year, I actually did a psilocybin ceremony for Lionsgate, and it was out of this world. So you don't have to go to that extreme. However, you absolutely can, and I highly recommend that you do some kind of a ritual or just a ceremony for yourself, or maybe with loved ones, with whatever you have on hand, to set the intention. So what I'd like to share now is what I have received in terms of how this time can serve you best and the opportunities it brings, okay? So the first one is greater opportunity for heart healings and heart expansion, okay? And I remember that the Lionsgate of last year of 2020, I was actually going through a period of heartbreak, and it was such an experience of healing and seeing things in a new light and growing spiritual resilience. And I came out a completely different person after this Lionsgate, which is partly why I hold it so dear to my heart. So if you are dealing with something at the moment, heartbreak or loss, this is a beautiful time to put that to rest, or to have a ceremony where you can finally let that shit go. So the second one is a heightened sense of intuition. So we all have this spiritual muscle, so to say, but this time of year everything is on overdrive and everything's on steroids. Okay, so you might get some psychic downloads, or if you would like to expand the opportunity for psychic downloads, maybe on the 8th of the 8th you want to take out a piece of paper and maybe you have a question that you're sitting with that you're looking for an answer for, and you can just sit with a pen and paper and see what comes through, what needs to be written down, and you might be quite surprised. So this is a time I find that meditation is even more important, because in our times of meditation, I see it as the time where we can, prayer is us speaking to God, and meditation is when God speaks to us. So use this time to heighten your listening, to see what messages want to come through, because the veil is thinning, and this really is a time where we can be receiving those beautiful messages from other realms. The third is a sense of freedom from Maya, from the illusion, okay? So to actually see reality for the truth of what it is. So freedom is a beautiful word. It's one of my favorite words. And I think all of us strive for this concept of freedom. In this 2-week period, there might be times when you truly get a glimpse of what life can be like if you were free from the concepts and the beliefs that construct your reality, right? Because that really is the illusion. The illusion is thinking that the beliefs in our mind is truth, right? You might experience a sense of beautiful abandon and liberation, where you see, and you can't change what you don't see. So you might be seeing how these constructs have kept you blocked and limited for such a long time, and that might give you the power to actually change things. Number 4 is a heightened time of creativity and manifestation. As I've said, an amazing time energetically for abundance, but now would be a really good time to start that project, to kind of get going with that dream that you've putting down for so long. This is a beautiful time where the energy of creative forces can really come to full fruition. So even if it means taking out a paintbrush and painting, whatever creativity and manifestation mean for you, now is the time to be taking action and putting those things in motion. Okay, so what can you do on Lionsgate to powerfully segment intent? Okay, to tell the universe that this is what I want in my life. This is what I want to see more of, please. And thank you. So what you can do is maybe light some candles, write a personal letter, if you'd like, to yourself or to God about what it is that you'd like to see more of in your life, what you'd like to let go of. And you decide what a ceremony may look for you, okay? If you have crystals on hand, I find crystals to be very powerful. This is one here. Maybe you want to come up with an invocation or a decree or an affirmation that you say a few times with the lit candles, with some incense, a beautiful prayer. Whatever it looks for you, just make sure that you're consciously segment intending for Lionsgate, because it just brings such beautiful power and energy with it. You don't want to miss out on it. Thank you for watching, and enjoy Lionsgate.